I introduce you to Aaron Millick. He is the owner of Goodsons Pizzeria over in the Beaverdale area. Also, Mike Kelly joining us here. And Aaron, you brought some awesome looking food, first and foremost. That is really cool.
Thank you.
But we also learned the story about your pizzeria. And why don't you just give everybody a little bit of history about this, because you have a unique way of describing your type of pizza, too.
Yeah, that story was kind of made up just to get people out there to know what we do. Jerseyville really doesn't exist, but it's Jersey-style pizza.
Okay, I've never heard of Jersey-style pizza. I've heard of Chicago-style pizza, New York-style pizza. Right. What is a Jersey-style pizza?
Yeah, East Coast-style pizza, it's a thin, floppy crust, so you got to fold it in half to eat it. It's the way you're supposed to eat it. You can walk around with it. So
that's the way it was designed originally.
Yes.
Like a carry-around item.
Exactly.
So thin crust, big slices, as you're able to see here. Let me try and get, there we go, yeah. So nice big toppings. You know when you're getting a slice, you're getting a meal.
Yeah, you're not going to go away hungry, that's for sure. So.
All right, now what's the history behind you and this pizza joint?
It's in the neighborhood. The guys who started it were from New Jersey. They wanted to get out of the business, and I figured it'd help my other restaurant out down the street. It's a bar and grill, so I figured why not help out the community, keep another restaurant going, and that's what happened.
And lo and behold, you came up with this.
Yep.
Now, where does Mike fit in here?
Mike is my right-hand man. He runs it over there. He has the ideas. This is his brainchild.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're going to explain what this is here in a little bit, but why don't you explain, Mike, what you have in front of you as we go right along the line.
We have other things besides Jersey-style pizza. We have some sandwiches, chicken. What do we all have over here?
Absolutely. So we have our smoked wings, which they smoke over at the bar side, bar and grill side. We get them over at the pizzeria, and then we flash fry them, and you can get them many different kinds of ways between.
Now, you mentioned the bar and grill side. What are we talking about? What location are we talking about?
So right across the street is we have our bar. It's Goodsons Bar.
Okay.
So we have our bar, which is Goodsons, and then the pizzeria is Goodsons Pizzeria, right across the street from each other.
Oh,
pretty close
nice.
by. So yeah, we're one big happy family. You can get our food at the bar as well, so that makes it really easy. We get a lot of lunch specials going on. So these are, this is one of our sandwiches here. It's pretty popular. It's our Sicilian sandwich.
That looks really good.
Yeah, what is that? What's all in there?
So it has Graziano, Capicola, of course, some Genoa salami. It has about 15 or so pepperonis in there, and it's topped with our house-made vinaigrette, lettuce, tomato, and onions, and you can add anything else to your fixings, which is nice. You can get our sandwiches, any of our sandwiches, on a half portion with a half pound of fries and a beverage for like $8 at the pizzeria all day, every day.
Nice.
And what's the name of that one there?
This here is our Sicilian. So
Sicilian, okay.
That looks
correct.
awesome. And you have another version
and then
over
traditional to East Coast style, you can't beat our cheesesteak.
Oh, cheesesteak.
Absolutely.
Now, is this a real cheesesteak?
This is a real cheesesteak. We cut our own ribeye meat. We cut it fresh. You get your choice of cheese. We have the traditional Cheese Whiz, which is normal.
Oh, that's where I was going. You have a real Philly cheesesteak.
we have
That's how they make them,
yeah.
folks.
We have the Cheese Whiz, which is popular to Geno's and Jim's out in Philadelphia, and then also pretty popular is just mixing provolone and American together. Again, this is something you can get in a half portion with a half pound of fries and a beverage for $8.
See, I like the half portion size because obviously somebody who's, you want to keep an eye on what you're
That's a lot of food.
That is a ton of food.
You're not going to leave hungry. I think we've said that a couple of times, and kind of bringing a flavor of the East Coast here to Central Iowa, but having your own spin on it in your own way, because as you see on this t-shirt here, you have a nice scorpion going on, and that's because you guys have, I survived the evil sun. Okay, so what's going on with this scorpion here?
So we came out with our challenge pizza, and so we wanted to obviously give somebody something to strive for if they compete and they win. So we designed the shirt around our scorpion because it does have the scorpion pepper on it, as well as 4 of the hottest peppers in the world.
Okay, do you know what they are?
Seriously?
I do. So
okay, let's rattle off what some of these peppers are, because we're going to try this here in a couple seconds now.
Good luck.
And we'll let you know if we've ever eaten these before. Okay, so let's start with the
hottest pepper?
The Colville scale, or Scoville.
The Scoville scale?
Scoville scale, yeah,
so
ratings.
we do have a little extract oil on there that is 2 million on the Scoville scale unit.
No.
To start.
2 million plus.
Yes. We have the Carolina Reaper, which is currently the #1
You
hottest
do?
pepper in the world.
In what form is that on this pizza?
It is on a dried form and in the extract oil as well.
Oh my God.
That's the one that we ate on the show here last year.
Yeah, that
folks.
Lou turned many different colors.
Yes, I did. We grew it and then ate it. Yeah.
I believe it's 1.5, million on the Scoville scale for that that pepper. And then we have the ghost pepper.
Okay, we know what the that's the black pepper.
That's-
yeah.
Okay, it's a black colored pepper. I
Correct.
should say. Yeah. Okay.
Right. And then we have the scorpion pepper on there, hence why we kind of stuck the scorpion on top there as a
Yeah,
little
lift that
extra.
up a little bit. I want people to see that there's actually
There you
a
go.
scorpion on
Which
the
camera are we
pizza.
Which is
Whoa,
Whoa,
don't lose the pizza.
Scorpion's trying to take over here, folks.
Definitely wash your hands after that.
Yeah. It's
Oh my gosh,
definitely
just touching
toxic.
the pizza
Yes.
gets you
Yeah.
hot?
Just cooking the marinara.
There, see the
has been
scorpion
pretty
move.
hot.
So what do you
The
guys do? Are
scorpion
you
moved
like,
out of the middle of the pizza.
do you have to like dress in plastic before you cook this thing? Or
I
what do you do?
wear
Gloves?
three pairs of gloves.
No.
Three
don't.
pairs.
And you want me to eat this?
You touched it.
I-
It's all
I
you.
tried it.
I'm standing
shake.
over here. I'm just gonna stand over here.
It's
Wow.
pretty- just cooking it and making the marinara. It's something because we have our spicy marinara that's in there, including a little special on top there for you. But the habanero's in there as well. So there's
course. Okay, that's your
our
fourth one is
hot
habanero?
pepper that we have in there for you.
So why
And
are
the-
you wanting to torture us like this?
You know what? When I did a little research on to bring in some people into the pizzeria as a challenge aspect, there's a lot of pizzas out there that are big. Like
Yeah.
we got the biggest pizza.
Right.
I said, well, you got hot wings. People have that. Why not a hot pizza?
There you go.
And so we sat down with Milk over here and said, what can we do? And we said, let's go hot. And he thought of the scorpion on top, and I
That's
said,
a
that's
great
perfect.
I was gonna say I
you go.
definitely have never heard of this before, and we were talking before you guys came on. Where do you get those scorpions?
Thailand.
Thailand. So this is an actual scorpion.
This
Yep,
is a real
it's an actual
That's
scorpion.
hanging out
There
in
he
there.
is.
Okay, so what do you think, Lou?
All right, but there's something else. Is there sausage on there too?
So yes, we top it off. We got to give you a little sweetness. So we did put a little jalapeno peppers that are pickled, and then Graziano sausage because it's Des Moines, right?
Oh, good.
And it's good hot sausage
It is.
too.
It's
Oh
got
my
a little
gosh.
red pepper
Okay,
in
so
there,
we're bringing in our producer Craig, who's also coming in because he wants to suffer a little
Now,
bit.
what's the
this morning.
challenge? Let me find out what the challenge is.
So the challenge is when you come into the pizzeria, this is a personal 9-inch pizza. You have 10 minutes to finish this pizza.
The whole thing?
The whole pizza. If you finish the pizza itself, you get the T-shirt, your picture on our
That
wall.
T-shirt there?
You get this T-shirt here,
Which is a cool
you get,
T-shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. You get your picture on our wall, and then you get a $25 gift card for finishing it good at either place for us. And then if you eat the scorpion on top as well after eating the pizza, you get a $50 on top of it. However, the catch is you have to wait 10 minutes after you're done eating.
And before you,
To
you,
drink.
you
You can get
can't
any kind
return
of
it.
relief from
Before
any
you
bread,
drink.
any milk, or anything that can help subside with the heat.
Oh! Oh!
And you can't return what you just ate
And
either, right?
absolutely,
Okay.
if you
Okay.
return,
Please
you're done.
don't.
Yeah, okay.
Please
Please.
don't.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is a ton of fun. I love what you guys are doing, and
Absolutely.
it's sure to bring people in just to check out what's going on there besides the wonderful other food options that you have. But you guys said that you
We're
would
going to do it. How many people have done
try
this?
it.
You'd be the first.
You're the
This
first.
is the first one?
That's our
All
baby right there.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm scared. I'm so scared.
That is hot.
Okay, can you
That is
use any other
freaking hot.
descriptives? You're starting to turn a little red.
It wasn't hot in the front of my mouth, but it's hot in the back of my throat, I'll tell you that.
Okay, I gotta take a picture just in case anything
But
happens.
want to know something? It's got great flavor. My
Okay.
goodness,
That's-
it have great flavor.
Wait.
We tried to
does
have good flavor.
It's kind of,
Because there are people who love spice.
it
I
is.
mean, people
Absolutely.
enjoy the hot spice, so you want to make sure you're appeasing those people as well with a
Absolutely.
great tasting pizza.
now for those people that enjoy the hot stuff like this, like the peppers that we eat, it does have that fruity flavor to it and fruity appeal right when you first bite it. But now it's really starting to grab the taste buds and the heat sensors.
Yeah,
are
your
starting-
eyes are turning red.
It's starting to go off right now.
tasty. It really is.
Starting
All
to
right,
go up.
so Craig is enjoying. All right, he might actually finish. You better eat faster if you want to finish
Okay,
the challenge.
you're changing colors, Craig. You're changing colors. This is really good. I'm gonna grab some Graziano here.
Okay, are you going for the scorpion?
Now, what part of the scorpion do you have to eat? Because you don't want to
The
eat
whole
The whole
thing.
thing.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Well, we
Well,
can.
I don't want to hog the scorpion here. Here's his tail. Here.
I was gonna say go tail. That's. Yeah.
That's
Oh, he's crunchy.
He's crunchy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Okay.
Well,
so
you're seeing it live here, folks. So far,
Here's a scorpion
everyone's
claw.
still standing, breathing, doing well as they're devouring.
yeah, I'm sure
Oh my
chicks
gosh,
want to give me a
this
kiss when I get home
very,
today,
Very
huh?
hot pizza. We're eating the scorpion, and you can check this out as well. All right, we've been talking about this wonderful location, but we haven't said exactly where you guys are at. So give us all the details. So
How about the
people can
boss
go-
tell us? Boss, how do we find
Where do
you?
we go?
If anybody knows Beaverdale, you know, in the heart of it is Ace Hardware. We're right behind Ace Hardware in the parking lot. You can't miss us.
And then you have the bar too, right?
Yeah, the
Across
bar
street?
is right across the street from Christopher's, about 700 feet away.
Okay, I'm just biting into some more peppers. Oh, the bigger pepper. Hopefully that's the jalapeno or something. Because if that's one of the habaneros or something, I'm in trouble.
Lou's
is
taking the
really-
rest of the day off this morning, but we also want to talk about something pretty big that's happening tomorrow, and that's a grand reopening.
That's correct. So tomorrow, starting at 11 o'clock, we're going to have a re-grand opening. We built a new bar in there. We got a lot of exciting things, free giveaways, pizza. We're giving away a medium pizza one day a week for a year, as well
nice.
as some other stuff we got from a lot of our distributors coming out. We have a live band coming out at 1 o'clock. Fancy Pants is a local band that we have in town. They're going to be out there jamming it out for us in the parking lot. It'll be a nice day. Football game's on.
There's,
so.
some heavy breathing starting to happen
That's
over
so
here.
great. I'm tearing up. That's such a good time.
Tomorrow starting at 11 o'clock,
11
lots
to
of great
4.
things going on. So if you'd like to learn more about the great things that are happening with Goodsons, we're talking bar location and amazing pizza, including one of the hottest you'll ever find. Make sure you check out their location in Beaverdale at 11 tomorrow.
You're not going to find this kind of stuff anywhere else. Okay? Where else
I'd
can you
say
find
don't
a
hog it
scorpion
all,
on
Lou,
your
but you can
pizza?
have it all.
I'm eating the whole thing.
I'll stick with my Jersey slice over here.
Those look good too. But again, this is really good. This is really good. And take the challenge. Starting this weekend, you can do it?
Starting tomorrow, we'll
All
have
right.
4 contestants out there.
What are your hours? There.
We open up every day at 11. We close at 9. Usually weekends we close at 10.
All right. This
All
is
right.
really good. I can't stop eating this.
Check it out.
It's making me
Very
tear
good.
up and I'm burning up.
He's
but-
crying and Craig's in a nice
can't
moment
talk,
of
but
silence
it's very
because he
good.
can't talk. All right, thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you
It's
very
been a
much.
Thank you
pleasure
very much.
meeting you
Thank
folks.
you.
Go try some of the amazing food at Goodsons, and don't forget about that grand reopening tomorrow starting
This
at
is
11.
some good scorpion. I'm just saying, okay?
And you don't hear that everywhere either. You're watching CW Iowa Live, where you never know who or what you're going to see on this program. Stay tuned, folks. More things happening, including totally serious news if Lou is still able to make it through
Oh, yeah. We have a dolphin
next
story coming up
break.
next. More animal stories.
We'll be right back.